Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is, well, Daybreak. And we are at night in Tarbet and we ditched the girls at the end of the last episode and we're now here by ourselves to check out the nightclub activities at Lelouche. Can we still get out or will the game say, nope?
Whoops.
Yes, may as well make our way in. Let's do that. No bouncer? Pretty weird for a place like this. Hey. Isn't it the same mayor as the girl we saw in the sewers? Must be a coincidence, I'm sure. Hell yeah! Now this is how you run a club. Let's find some empty seats and get our asses in them already. I'll have a Tarbet night. What about you? I'll take an Alexander. Extra nutmeg. As you wish, sirs. You're nothing if not consistent, aren't you? Hey, what can I say? You gotta have it with nutmeg. It's pretty damn good, you know. Oh yeah, it's definitely that girl from the waterways. It has to be. What she's doing here? That's a totally different question. What was that?
Oh, the women here are exquisite.
Aren't they? Mr. Goatee, perhaps?
Wouldn't you agree?
Nope. Oh, no, that's definitely someone else. I thought with that rugged voice it might be Mr. Goatee just checking out some new prospects or something, but these two? Oh. Definitely important figures. You don't dress up like those two and not be important to the story. Dang. Wait, what are...
Oh, come now, darling. Don't go lighting up in here. I'm sorry, dear. He's just had a little much to drink, is all. Still, there's something to be said for the occasional indulgence.
Just so. It's been some time since I last found myself in this city. It's shaping up to be a good stay. And I, for one, plan to make the most of it.
His eyes. So lizard-like with those slits. Very imposing.
We should leave some parting gifts here as well for such a lovely time. It's only polite. The only question is, what sort of presents young ladies like these days?
Now that's what I'm talking about. I couldn't take my eyes off that dancing. And now, the woman you've all been waiting for.
Hey. Hey, pay attention. What? What's the big...
Here she is, ladies and gentlemen, tonight's star!
Told you she was gonna be here.
Tharbad's most beautiful nocturnal butterfly, handpicked to take part in the upcoming Carnal Cavalcade. It's Lady Sora! You won't want to miss this. This could be her last performance here if her debut at the film festival makes a splash. They say nobody's managed to take this vixen home. If anyone hopes to break that streak, tonight's your last shot. But enough from me. Cue the music.
Well, definitely a different type of dancing than she does during the day. October 6th, 12:30 AM. Ah, so you got debts to pay.
Yeah. My sister and I, we're not originally from Calvard. We grew up in a town in the Central East. When Shahina was still little, my parents had a hard time making ends meet and borrowed money from some unsavory characters. Once my parents passed on, I tried to run away with Shahina, and we ended up here.
Well, I'm guessing your peace and quiet didn't last long. And they were banging on your door soon enough? Chasing all the way out here. Those must have been some bad dudes your parents borrowed from. The fact you've got this side hustle too, and still haven't paid it off says a lot.
I know. It's not something I'm exactly proud of.
Why? There's nothing to be ashamed of. It's not like you've had to go and sell your body or anything. Hell, even if you did, you'd just be doing what you had to in order to survive.
To be completely honest, that's exactly how they wanted me to pay them back, at first. But I heard about Calvard and its system for absolving debts taken up by one's parents. When I thought about it, though, doing either one of those things would feel like I'd be renouncing their memories.
So you decided to repay them with the dancing you'd picked up in the family. I get it. Way I see it, as long as those guys get their money back, they really can't complain how you make it. No wonder you were so hesitant on bringing in the guild earlier.
More or less. I appreciate what they do, but I have to imagine they'd recommend I get the debt forgiven and, well, it's stupid to be so proud over something like this. I know.
Hey, it's not exactly the most elegant way to go about things, to be sure. From the way you're talking, I'm guessing you haven't said anything to your sister. Not just about your other job, but the debt itself.
It's hard to tell her everything this far in, you know? Plus, there's actually some light at the end of the tunnel now. Once I get my commission for taking part in the Carnal Cavalcade, I should be able to pay the remainder off.
Ah, so that's what you got planned, huh? But man, I just don't get it. Why does everybody around me seems to always pick the path of most resistance? Wouldn't it be smart to take it easy as best you can and try to coast through life? Hey, speak for yourself. Once someone set their mind on something, it's pretty damn hard to shake them off it. Anyway, I think things will be okay with Shahina if you tell her. Might get a little mad at you for keeping it a secret, but she's mature enough to know you did it out of love for her. You just focus on the parade for the time being, and let the rest of us worry about that damn old note. I'd be lying if I said what I saw back there wasn't hot, but more than that, I could tell there was real art you put into it. Oh, and don't worry about paying us any commission. That dance was all the rewards fine young men like us could need.
Aw, Van. All right, I won't worry about it. I'll make sure to knock them dead tomorrow. You won't want to miss it.
God damn, this guy never misses a beat. Yeah, he was definitely smooth with that one.
Now you've done it!
Say what now? Ah, Judith, really?
Huh? What the?
Yo, what's your... Hey, I know you. I see you in the tabloids.
I am so disappointed in you, Spriggan. You're dragging this poor woman around town all night, only to make her cry. Have you no shame? I always knew you were a good-for-nothing, and this proves it.
Hey, you were watching us the whole time? Didn't you have anything better to do? You know they call it beauty sleep for a reason, right? You'll ace fast if you keep pulling all-nighters like this.
Excuse me? Thanks for calling me old when I'm not!
Hey, I didn't say that. Quit putting words in my mouth.
Sorry to interrupt, but I think this is all a big
Whatever. There's no reasoning with you. In the name of Adios, I'll kick you straight to Gehenna, you unrepentant philanderer!
So, you're the thief that's been causing all the mayhem and Edith, huh? Hey, wait a sec. Save the chit-chats for later. Here she comes.
Give me your worst.
The thing is, he only has to say her real name for just a second and she would back down. Instantly. Like, she would
Now's
get,
a good time to boost.
you know? And be like, of course.
Say your prayers.
Your fighting styles and how you hold yourself, it's so easy to recognize. And the voice. But yeah. She is very stubborn to say the least. Let's see, what are we gonna do about this?
Give it up already!
Eat this, sucker! Now you will fart!
Okay. We might.
I will win!
Here goes! Brace yourself!
Yeah, you won't win. You know it.
Is that all you've got?
Alright, cool. Damn, she's pretty good. Just calm down already, you got it all wrong.
Calm down? Calm down? I was such a fool thinking you were anywhere near decent. Nina needs to wake up to the truth, and I'll do whatever.
Stop! You're making a mistake!
What are you doing? Get out of the way! I'm here to give them their just.
You're wrong. Van and Aaron were just walking me home. I was just telling them about my life and got a little emotional in front of them. That's all.
It's okay. You don't have to put on a brave face anymore. It must have been so hard dealing with...
It's so hard, she has just such a fixed image about Van and she wants to be so right.
What? Seriously? Huh.
Damn it.
All right. I'll let you off the hook this time. But next time you make some poor girl cry, there'll be hell to pay. Got it? You better remember that.
What was that all about? Beats me. Looked like someone was playing dress up as that infamous phantom thief and got a little bit too into her role. Hey, you thinking what I'm thinking? Yep, sure looks like her. Look, let it go. I'm sure she has her reasons for doing it. Digging into it will just cause us headaches. Unreal.
Well, what'd you think? Like what you saw?
That I did. They were just as I'd hoped. Moreover, our surprise guests appear to be greatly anticipating what's to come. I think it's time we turn up the heat, don't you? Perhaps with a golden frenzy to instill some proper fear.
Oh, I agree completely, boss.
Oh, shit is really gonna go down during the festival, isn't it? I hope we can handle it. October 6th, 8:05 a.m. Come on, girls, no need to sulk. Your breakfasts are gonna get cold. I mean, get a look at this hummus. This stuff is something else. I'm not mad. I'm glad you two were able to have fun by yourself last night. You should have said something. How am I supposed to protect you if you sneak out like that? Look who's in for it now. So much for our trip staying a secret. My sincerest apologies, Mr. ARKRIDE. It was my fault for not maintaining the facade. It's not your fault. You did your best. Hell of a time to have that Genesis go off, that's for sure. From the sound of it, it lit up right around the time we were catching up with everyone's favorite Phantom Thief, huh? Right, although the timing of it may just have been a coincidence. I was really scared something had happened to you two. Yeah, I get it. I beefed it big time. But seeing as Mare Bear was nowhere to be found, it's not as though the situation was the same as before. Indeed, perhaps that suggests that there are multiple recent patterns that can trigger it. Still, who would have guessed it was her all along? Did you have any idea, Small Fry? Yeah, pretty much. She moves just like that in the movie, so... Huh? Excuse me, just like what movie? Never mind that. It doesn't matter right now.
Hi, everyone. I hope you've had a good morning.
Aha, hello Sarah, good morning. Already out and about this early, huh?
Yes. I have a meeting to attend over at Vegas Films. They say we're really going to have to rush to get me ready for the parade.
And I'm coming along to listen to every word they have to say, because I'm her manager. Maybe with a little luck, I'll get to meet Nina Fenley and Judith Lanster.
Sound like an ulterior motive to me. I didn't ask you to tag along, you know. They're probably going to yell at you and ask you to leave. Hey, I wouldn't be so sure. I think that director's gonna fall head over heels for me too. I can see it now. Shahina, sweetheart, you're a once-in-a-generation find. You got what it takes to be the next great star. I've got to figure out what I'm gonna say when that happens. I can't go in unprepared. Well, fingers crossed. Good to see you're still full of energy, Shahina. Knowing Goatee, I don't think that's really out of the question. Hey, you'll never know unless you try. Still, I have to imagine this parade's not gonna be like your normal dancing. With any luck, this opportunity could open up some real doors for you. Big doors, I think. Thanks, Van. I think so too, so wish me luck. Hey, is it me or does something feel a little different between the two of you? Wait. Oh, is he the boyfriend you've been seeing at night? He is, isn't he? Shahina. Nah, I'm afraid not. We all met yesterday, remember? Yeah, but I do realize now that the boyfriend Shahina thinks Sarah has is her job at Lelouche in the nightclub. And not an actual boyfriend. Hell yeah. Oopsies. Sorry about that. She gets ahead of herself sometimes. Good luck with your work today, everyone. I hope everything goes well for you, and not just when it comes to my request either. You sure it's not him? Extremely sure. Come on, we have to go. What? Don't tell me you guys think it's actually true. I already explained to you what we were doing last night. Yeah, I know, but still. That's Mr. ARKRIDE, ever the lady killer. Eh? When did Van kill ladies? You'll get it later on, kid. Oh, shut up. Come on, tell me. And here we go again. Getting back to the topic at hand, we do need to figure out what's going on with these threatening notes. Especially now that Sarah's got one too. Right. This being the day before the festival, this will probably be when things start to pick up. You got to figure something's bound to turn up as long as we keep sniffing around. Which is exactly what we're gonna do. Let's hunt some more 4 SPGs, but keep your eyes peeled. Don't lose sight why we're really here. Alright, of course. Roger. You have my full support as always, Mr. ARKRIDE. Alright, I think I wanna fight with her in the party for the moment. Ooh, we got something new. 10 gifts given. No one to say no to 400 mass? Definitely not. Alright, so we have a plethora of people to talk to. And of course the 4 SPG is our main target. I think we should do it like we always do. We're just gonna talk to everyone around the neighborhood. And lastly, we'll... well, still can go back there though. We'll look at the boards to see what jobs we might pull up. So, let's get to it. Oh, I'm telling you, Thor's booming bigger than ever right now. I've got to get into this while the getting's good and stock up on everything I can possibly get my hands on. Who cares if I go a little in the red right now? It'll work out. I can tell I'll be able to recoup everything and then some, no problem. Well, if you have faith, why not? Well, the tourists have been getting pretty rowdy lately, to put it nicely. Another hookah seller I know was telling me about how his customers got in such a frenzy that things were a little out of hand. I get everyone's excited about the film festival and all, but it's almost like they've probably lost their mind. Yeah, and there's definitely something doing that in the background, and I've given my theories. We'll just have to see if it's true or not. Renton's apparently checking into the general movement of new arrivals, so I'm going to tackle things from a different angle. Specifically, I'm going to ask the caravanners if they notice anything unusual activity nearby, to see if I can glean anything with their insight. I just wish we didn't have to worry about more fights breaking out. I'd really prefer to focus entirely on our investigation. I can imagine that. And ended up waking up early today because there was a commotion right in front of my home this morning. This might be festival season, but I've never seen Tharbada's act so wildly. Sure, people get excited sometimes, but we're good about not causing trouble for other people, but now it's bizarre.
Very well.
Oh, come and see if you
Oh, wait. No, look at her. Oh, the energy here is simply incredible. Are all film festivals so joyous? It scares me how many people are so unrestrained, but I must admit my curiosity is now piqued. Plus it's a chance to hopefully learn a little more about younger folks. I don't want to toss that away. Yeah, even younger folk, they do need to learn to behave a little bit more. Hey, my supplier was weirdly riled up when he came to drop off some stock earlier. It was hard even carrying a conversation with him. He was fired up, but speaking incoherently at the same time. It's bizarre. He's not the only one who's been acting off either. The tourists and some other residents are being odd too. It could just be because of the festival coming up, but it's giving me the creeps somehow. It doesn't seem right. Yeah, I'm feeling exactly the same, and I'm very curious to see what's at the cause of it. See if I was right. I really appreciate the temple agreeing to look after my daughter for a little while. With all those people coming in and the bazaar getting so busy, I've been worried about her getting lost. This way I know she's safe. Plus that new friend she made yesterday is there too. They'll keep her occupied. Ah, the foreign boy that only wants to learn about fairy tales. Oh, it might be the day before the film festival and all, but it feels like people are almost getting too excited for it, you know? I mean, I could tell people were excited yesterday too, but today it suddenly hit the fever pitch. Maybe I'm just overthinking things, but it just feels so abrupt, I don't know.
Well,
I know what you mean, and I have a feeling those very bad tourist boys might show up again today, hassling the ladies. I do my best to try and respect what young folks try to do, but all this mayhem is testing even my patience. I understand everyone getting excited at being exposed to new ideas and culture, but that's no excuse for them to go act like hoodlums. Either way, something about all this doesn't feel right to me. None of the happenings feels natural. Yeah, I know. Well, in due time, everything will reveal itself. I've never seen this much excitement in a city, even after it started taking off 20 years ago. The Hammam never has this many customers. Not all fun and games though. I've heard a lot of tourists are letting their hair down a little bit too much and going off the rails. We're definitely having to keep a close eye to make sure nobody tries to peep on others or stealing things from the changing rooms. That's a good policy to have. And
Heading into the Hammam?
while we're here, admissions on the house, least I can do. Just as an easy way to get some of the CP back, we bursted out at Judith last night.
The steam feels quite pleasant. was nice and refreshing.
Can you imagine that at some random moment he just opens his eyes and suddenly there's somebody else sitting in front of him? Like a bad guy or maybe even Nate. You never know. It would be very, very curious and funny at the same time.
Glad to see you enjoyed yourself.
Oh, we did. We definitely did. Right, let's see who's standing in front of the waterways there. Oh, one of the city workers? Ah. Nobody's coming. Perhaps I made a mistake posting the request and it didn't reach them. Huh? Did he say something about posting a request? Better check the bulletin board and see if there's anything new. Alright, so that's the guy we're gonna have a quest from. Good. But we'll go by once we finish off talking to everyone. And that way we can just start a quest and fully complete it as we go along. Hey, the festival might be tomorrow, but is it worth getting this excited for? It feels like everyone's going nuts. Some of the neighbors seem like completely different people, all full of energy and practically bouncing off the walls. I'm really worried this is all going to cause trouble for the inn somehow. For the sake of our guests, I hope things settle down sooner rather than later. I don't want all of this getting in the way of their comfort. I know what he means. Well, I've known Ramani a good while now. I like to think I understand him pretty well. But I've never seen a man in such high spirits. He hasn't even had anything to drink yet. I've heard that there has been even more commotion than usual over the bazaar too. It's all getting to be concerning. Our guests can't exactly enjoy their stay here if there's too much of a ruckus outside, you know? I know exactly what you mean. No need for kitchen, no need for kitchen. Anything else
Looking
good?
is always free, you know.
Nothing new.
Come back for more anytime.
Good. Well, we may be back after we go into the waterways. Have to beat a few more monsters for money. Do we want to check if he has something to add to our report?
Gotta keep this up.
Yeah, that's not gonna get us over the 140. Might have to 1 or 2 SPGs though. Because a new rank means another item, so I definitely want to deliver it as soon as we can. Because extra items is always very nice. I had some weirdo get weird with me earlier. He was genuinely scary. His eyes look so weird and bugged out. Ugh, the first time I've gotten any real attention doing this and I had to turn out like that. Just my luck. I can only imagine how many times Sarah and Sahina must have had to deal with that. Arusha. So, people are even messing around with children? Definitely not good. Oh, we've been getting reports of fighting and sudden disturbances all day. The police have had their hands full trying to respond to everything. Apparently, according to 2 people I talked to who dealt with similar case, this is completely identical to another case. There must be some mutual connection between both incidents. Once he gets here from the main branch, we should probably step up our investigation. Okay. Young people these days have no respect for the law and order. I heard there was a big fight around here just this morning. If they hadn't drowned themselves in vice, forgetting their devotion to Arusha, this city wouldn't be the mess it is in today. Those motion pictures are especially wretched. Tried to watch one of that Salvatore Gaudy things and was absolutely appalled. Such obscene trash is good for nothing but destroying people's morals. No wonder the young have lost their way. Yeah, it shows a little bit too much skin in the movie and everybody's lost. Oh, this is where Sarah and Sahina live, isn't it? Yep, although they don't look to be home right now. Nope, they're in the other district. Looks like some of them are having fun. Okay, starting today, you're going to be helping around the bazaar. What you're about to do might feel tough, well, everything's new to you, but trust me, it's all part of your training. Yeah, right. I doubt it'll be anything that hard. I've cleaned ditches and swept chimneys before. Nothing you could suggest will scare me. Just spit it out already. Well, if you insist, your first job is going to be as a barker. Congratulations. You're going to put a loud voice and do whatever you can to drum up excitement around the stalls and bring in customers. What? You can't make me do that. I don't know how to. I don't know. Hype people up. Sure you do. You just don't realize it yet. Take those apples you find at the Monair's stall. Those apples are so good you stole them countless times, yes? If anybody can tell customers how delicious they are, it is you. Oh, shut up. Alright. I'll give it a try. Just lay off me already. Got her hitting the ground running, I see. Hang in there, kid. Yeah. Well, she's got to learn that there are better ways to behave than stealing stuff. I've been such a fool. A complete utter moron. What have I been doing with my life? Coming here and taking in the festive atmosphere has made me realize I was so stupid for letting myself be a cog in the corporate machine. Stupid manager and his bald head, poorless co-workers, everybody always trying to make me take responsibility for everything. Screw this, screw that, screw it all! I should quit and try something new instead. Be my own boss for once in my miserable life.
Okay.
Yeah, he's definitely on something. I don't know what's going on with my husband. He's never been the best drinker, to be sure, but he hasn't drunk anything today. And even when he gets drunk, he's never quite like this. The other people carrying on over there also look like they're extremely drunk too. I don't think I saw them drink either. What in the world is going on here? Oh, let's have a closer look. Are they holding like vapes in their hands? Not that I can see though. But yeah. Yeah, something is definitely ready to pop here in the city, that's for sure. I just had a talk with Father Mokhtar about how we should keep the children safe, seeing there is much trouble today. It could be really dangerous if any of them get lost out there, which is why I'm telling them they shouldn't walk by themselves. For those parents who are too busy to look after them today, we are also happy to take their children in and look after them if need be. Sounds like a decent plan? Because under the supervision of the church, they should at least be okay. Dad's been acting really weird since last night. He never yells like that. He must be tired. I'm sure he'll be back to normal soon. I'm not scared at all. The people in the temples are all so nice. There are a lot of people yelling and fighting outside. It's safe inside the temple though. But I'm worried about my mom. She works in the bazaar. I wish she could be with me here. I really hope we can settle things soon. Well, everybody's getting all worked up about the festival, but I don't get what all the excitement's about. Could it really be all that great? Maybe it's just because I don't really know all that much about films. It's very hard to say. I've kept my distance from them until now, but maybe I should try watching one and see if I can figure anything out. Nothing for him to say, okay. Oh, despite Tharbad being a lively entertainment destination for decades now, never in all my time have I seen such a tumult in the city. Many residents are understandably concerned about what's going on. I pray all this doesn't lead to any greater conflicts. It is during times such as these that we must spread the word of the spirit of tolerance and understanding that have served us so well. Once the festival's over, I hope to be able to sit down with our politicians and business leaders to discuss the future of our city. Yeah, but let us first survive the next 2 days, shall we? Because I feel it's gonna be very busy. Are Shahina and her big sister okay? There are so many more scary people than before. I'm scared it's gonna be just like yesterday for them again. The parade is tomorrow. If something happens to them, I will do whatever we can to make sure they're safe. Well, with all the tourists going nuts, I'm thinking maybe I should just cancel my Sensi tours for the day. It's infuriating when people drift off from the car on a whim. I'd be in a world of trouble if any kids got lost in those sand dunes. Though, to be honest, I'm even more concerned about how Sarah and her sister are doing right now. I'm happy they recruited Sarah for the parade, but I'm worried she works herself too hard. Then to all this craziness on top of that. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's gonna be a very rough day for a lot of us. Alright, so let's see if we are allowed to go to the other region, or if you need to pick up the 4 SPG before we do. If you can go to the other region, I think I would prefer making sure we talk to everyone there as well.
Wow.
Yes.
There sure are a lot more people around. I would assume it's because the festival is nearly here.
Oh, that's definitely part of it. Okay, and here, well, we have a quest at the hotel, so maybe a night little talk to between Nina and Judith. Another one, of course, the port. So I think the hotel we can just do, and of course, talking to everybody else here as well. Oh, I always thought that Officer Calvin didn't take this job as seriously as he needed to, but this time he's gone too far. He outright abandoned his post. Can you believe it? I definitely need to have a word with the precinct about it later. I cut him some slack before, knowing he was new and needed to get used to the job, but I can't look past their dereliction of duty. Yeah, that sounds really bad. And you know what? I think I will start at the hotel. So we have plenty of time if a scene starts, so we can see the beginning to the end of it. And then after that we'll just see how far we can get. And like I said, the boards will be there for us on the next episode. Got the scene that we're gonna see at the hotel shouldn't trigger the continuation of the game itself, but like I said, we see how it goes, and there's a lot of people dancing, so I think they're right. There is definitely something going on here. I've heard there were disturbances around town this morning, fighting even. Be that as it may, our mission remains unchanged. No expense will be spared when it comes to ensuring the safety and comfort of our guests. To that end, if you run into any trouble, please don't hesitate to report to me and my crew. We'll take care of it straight away.
Well...
Good. Oh, hey everyone. Good morning. Nice to see you. Good to see you too. You seem real perky today. You guys sleep well after a tiring night? If anyone's tired, I'll bet it's old Lancer there. You look like you pulled an all-nighter. I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm as full of energy as I always am. Believe it. Hey, if you say so. Good to hear you're keeping well rested. And of course, Aaron, now realizing who Judith is, can't help but to poke here and there, just like he always does. Anyway, are you two going somewhere? Yes, we are meeting with Sarah and some other people over at Vegas Films to discuss the parade. After all that, we got a basic rehearsal scheduled, which is looking like it will take a while. That sounds tough. Hang in there, girls. I'm sure the parade's gonna be great. Aw, thank you, Fairy. All of that is to say that we're going to have our hands full all day and won't be able to do much else. We better see you guys start to deliver some results today, understand? Yeah, we'll come through. We'll be careful not to do anything that will attract the attention of, I don't know, local vigilantes. You've got nothing to fear. Just had to say it, huh? Huh? Hello everyone. What's going on? How's everyone doing? Oh, hello, Director. We're doing great, thanks. Well, at least physically. Mentally, I've been better. I'll take it. You girls better be feeling great, because with an itinerary this good, tomorrow's parade will be the best in history. Sound like you got some exciting stuff in store. What have you all got cooking exactly? First, the parade will be going to the Cultural and Entertainment District before stopping at the hotel for the award reception. Then the winner will be picked up and the whole thing will go back exactly the way it came. But that's all you'll be getting out of me. I can't be spoiling all of the surprises now. You'll just have to see for yourself what we have in store as it all unfolds. Although I will say the performers will be decked out in outfits made sexy by me personally. You're gonna love them, trust me on this. Sexy outfits? You mean it's gonna be a grown-up parade? It had better not be anything too revealing, or else my agency is going to have a serious problem with it. Anyway, there's still a handful of things left to hammer out, but we have the shape of it ready. Especially now that we got Sarah with us. That woman is going to be the perfect star. She's going to be perfect beacon for just how diverse our republic really is. Eros runs in the blood of all humans. Our shared sensuality can transcend race and culture, bringing our species to new heights. There's only one man in Sumeria who can pull off this show to end all shows, and it's me, baby. The one and only Salvatore Cotti. Is Sarah going to be okay? I'm starting to worry now. Don't worry, for all this talk, he's got his head on straight. Kind of. He won't try to cross any lines with her. Probably. Oh, and on the off chance he does do something dumb, you can bet I'll kick his ass to the curb, so don't worry, it's cool. Ah, yes. Before I forget, you two ladies had better not forget to practice your award speeches. Even I don't know which of you is going to take the crown as the best actress, there'll be a surprise to all of us. They haven't posted the result ahead of time somewhere? Oh, absolutely not. They're set to be revealed during the film festival. None of us nominees know who's going to win or get runner-up. Oh, I like it this way. It's more exciting not knowing. I'm just glad we get to square off like we did at last year's festival, right Nina? You bet. You're going down, Judith. Those two are making for fine rivals, don't they? Well, they really do. It's like they shine together. Well, anyway, to our meeting. We'll get it done quickly and get back to practice. Yeah, we better get going. Break a leg, guys. See you all later tonight. Well, at least one of those girls has got their act together. Unlike a certain bondage bimbo. What? Who are you? One of us should tell Agnes what we found out, right? I know eventually she will get there, but there's no reason for us to keep it a secret from her, at least not at this time. Right? I was just over at the office a little while ago, and you know, the workers there struck me as being strangely inattentive. I'm sure some are simply excited about the festival, but that doesn't change the fact that we're the ones managing the infrastructure for it. They really need to get their act together. We have to be prepared for a huge influx of visitors while keeping their humming along. I mean, they were openly smoking herbal hookahs right there in the office. That never used to happen. I expect better from them. Then speak up about it, especially considering that I think those herbal hookahs are the cause of most of these problems. Oh, last night, after I heard a commotion coming from the pool, some guests came rushing straight toward me. For a reason I can only imagine, one of them managed to lose their clothing. I kept my questions to myself and directed them to a tailor. Come to think of it, I haven't seen any of them all morning. I wonder what happened. Maybe they took care of themselves? I don't know. I'm curious though. Oh, in light of the disorder this morning, we're working to bolster security at the hotel. Unfortunately, it seems we have some agitators among our guests here, particularly on the upper floors. The upper floor managers and I plan to come up with a response to those individuals sometime this morning. I would say, kick them out. Send them to the Bracer Guild or anything like that, but they shouldn't be here, that's for sure. Well, son, I understand what you're saying, but we can't train ourselves to align with Elsheim, not when we've come this far. I'm not saying we have to devote ourselves to them, we just don't know what the balance of power in the Central East could be later. It's not good to put all our eggs in one basket. Doing so could put us in a tough situation as time goes on. Besides, there's more to our region than just Veles and Elsheim. There are plenty of smaller countries and unstable regions we could use. Ah, now you're thinking like a man. When did you grow up so much, my boy? And I have to say, he's not wrong. There is more out there. Being tunnel-visioned will never help your business. Alright, let's hear it. Got a plan for foreign ties with Elsa without pissing off our friends in Velas? As a matter of fact, I do. It's going to involve a little bit of going back to our roots, one might say. As they say in the Central East, the ties between the clans are older than history itself. So, with your permission, I'm thinking I could start to forge personal connections that will then leverage in the future. What do you think? You know, you might be onto something there. It's not like strategic marriages were common as dirt in my time either. Alright, let's do it. I want to be clear, I still intend to prioritize working with Velas. But if you think you can make inroads with Elsheim's aristocrats, I won't stop you. Show me how far you can take this, son. Yes, thank you, Father. We can discuss the details later once we get home. I do hope he's doing it because he actually likes her, not just because of business strategies. Ha, I don't know when Mont learned to think so cunningly, but I like what I hear. That's what makes the boy my son. If he grows up to be a shrewd ruler like his father, I'll be more than content. I really do want to forge a good relationship with Carrie, with the other families, you know. The way I look at it, if we build those connections now, they'll give our clan more options in the future. We have nothing to lose. And that part is also true. If there's a more favorable relationship between the families, it will only work better for all of them. But we'll have to see how that goes, definitely. Anyway, Mont Bashar says he'd like to be on better terms with me in the future. I'm not opposed. I was hoping you would agree so as to strengthen ties between our realms without conflict. What do you think? So the rumors about Bashar Heir being a sensible fellow on the side of the moderates are true. Certainly, I don't wish for this antagonism between our families to persist with your generation. Then does that mean... Not so fast. We still don't know if this young man truly harbors good intentions. For all we know, this could be a ploy to allow the Bashar patriarchies to ensnare our families and manipulate us. If Mont has a single iota of wickedness in his eye towards my beloved daughter, I shall not allow him to go anywhere near you. Father, don't you think you're being rude towards him before you even... This isn't rudeness, Kalaya. It's diligence. Maintaining healthy skepticism is part of living and working as a noble. We live in a world of conspiracy. You never know just who may be holding a knife behind their back, so to speak. You must take caution against such forces and learn how to protect yourself if you're to make it on your own. Yeah, I know he's right, he should be wary, but he should also be open to the possibility of something good. The fact that Kalaya has learned to speak her mind about things between our families and the Bashars shows me how much she's grown. That all is the more reason why I only want her to act once she learns how to protect herself, as befits a girl of nobility. Things never go as smoothly now, do they? Still, I'm lucky that my father agreed to bring me to the festival. In the past, he would have never brought me here. He's changing a little, I grant him that. Which means that if I can make myself just a bit more dependable, perhaps collaborating with Mont isn't out of the question. Yep, and whatever grows from that collaboration. Oh, right. Did you know that the bartending tournament is actually going to be held on the same day as the film festival? My work at the hotel comes first, so unfortunately I won't be able to enter, which is a shame. A lot of prominent people are entering, especially Bramati. He came all the way from the capital. He's still practicing hard even today. I admire his dedication. That's probably one of the reasons why he stands head and shoulders above most everyone else in our line of work. Well, he is good at what he does though. And the fact of how he wanted to deal with those boys yesterday night. Yeah, he got some other talents too, that's for sure. Oh, Mr. Gotti's whole scintillating spectacle philosophy might look like mindless fluff, but he actually puts a lot of thought into his work. I was the actress who played the researcher that faints first thing in this movie, Golden Blood. he was extremely particular about how exposing my lab coat should be, how my legs should be crossed, even the moussiness of my hair. Although, I gotta admit, having him barking orders at me and posing while I was laying on the floor was more than a little awkward. I can imagine that. Well, you can say one thing about the guy, he has a vision and he's more than willing to share it. Well, look who we have here. That was quite the exciting evening last night for everyone involved. You know, I haven't seen those two tourists around the hotel since I got up yesterday. Maybe I put the fear of idiots in them. Not that I'm at all worried, but with you and Dingo around, plus everything as ready as can be with the side gig. Anyway, if you sweethearts need anything, I'll be here. Don't be a stranger.
Welcome to my adult oasis.
Not that we can help it, that's for sure.
Cheers to Tharbad.
A little bit of extra buffer cash. Great. Having said that, we're gonna leave it here for today. On the next episode, we're gonna talk to the rest of the people in the entertainment district, and after that, we're gonna start, well, looking at the boards for our 4 SPGs. And I'm pretty sure once we unlock both of them in both regions, we'll see where the game wants us to go next and gives us probably the option to complete the 4 SPGs we've gotten before continuing. It's basically the formula for this game so far. So for now, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are, and if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time. So until then, bye bye.